Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. So this channel, Everyday Data Science, is all about trying to learn the different concepts involved in data science by practicing a lot of questions. In this video, I'm going to solve this question on Stratascratch regarding find the libraries who haven't provided the email address in circulation year 2016, but their notice preference definition is set to email, both using Python as well as MySQL, and try to walk you through how we can develop solutions to such problems. The difficulty level of this question is easy, and this question has been asked in City of San Francisco interviews. Okay, let's jump right in. The question reads, find libraries who haven't provided the email address in circulation year 2016, but their notice preference definition is set to email. Output the library code. So basically we are given a data frame called library usage, and the expected output is a pandas data frame with only one column, home library code, right? Let's preview the data frame that we have, library usage. So you have a lot of different columns. So basically what we are required is that circulation year should be 2016, right? Email address should not be provided, but their notice preference definition should be set to email, right? So if we look at it, right, so this is the column that we need to output, home library code, right? And now circulation year, circulation active year, this should be set to 2016, right? Notice preference definition is email, right? So the notice preference definition should be set to email, but the email should not be provided. So provided email address should be false, right? So that is what we need to output, right? So basically this is a classic case of Boolean indexing, but here we don't need to do Boolean indexing just once. We need to combine multiple conditions into one, right? So how do we do a Boolean indexing? We need to create a filter, right? So library usage, and then what we can do is, so the first condition is, right, so the first condition is the circulation year should be 2016. So what is the name of the column? The column should be circulation active year 2016, right? So library usage, right, and the column, right, so column is circulation underscore active underscore year, right? This should be equal to 2016, right? So this is now set. Then what we need to do, the and, right, it should also be true that our notice preference definition should be set to email, right? So again, library usage, right, library usage, and then the column called notice preference definition, right? So notice preference definition, so notice underscore preference, right, underscore definition should be equal to right, should be equal to email, right? So circulation year 2016 and notice preference definition is set to email, but who haven't provided the email address, right? So and then we need to write, okay, so library usage and the column, right, so which column is this? Then provided email address should be false, right? So we write provided, right, provided underscore email underscore address is equal to false, right? Let me run this. Let's see what we are getting, right? So if you look at it now, these are basically those results where you have set the circulation year to be 2016, right? Notice preference definition is email, but provided email address is false. However, in the output, we only need to keep this column, right? Home library code. So this entire thing outputs the data frame. So how do we keep only certain column? So we basically write, okay, home library, right, home library underscore code, right? Let me run this again. So now you have home library code, but if you see, there are repetitions here, right? But in the output you don't need repetitions. So how to do this? We can drop duplicates, right? So drop duplicates, and then if we run this, let's see. Okay, so now our output is same as expected output. Let me go ahead and submit it to see if it passes all the test cases. So everything is green, and this is how we do it. Now let's see how the corresponding code looks like in MySQL. So again, if you look at it, the question is same, the expected output is same as well, right? And if you look at this table library usage, you have same columns and same information, right? So again, what we need to do is, so circulation year, right? So again, from this table called library usage, usage, we are only required to keep those rows where circulation active year is equal to 2016, right? And notice, right? So and notice preference definition, right? So notice underscore preference underscore definition is equal to email and provided email address, right? So provided underscore email underscore address is equal to 0. Why here I'm not writing false? Basically, if you look at it, the provided email address is ones and zeros, right? So 0 means false, right? So let's run this. Let's see what we are getting, right? So now you have same stuff as before, but we are only required to keep the expected output column, that is home library code, right? So return home underscore library underscore code, and let's see, right? So if I run this, okay, so now you have home library code, but again there is a problem of repetition. So what we need to write is distinct, right, of the column, right? So if I run this now, so now you have the unique values, right? So I think this looks good. Let me go ahead and submit it to see if it passes all the test cases. So everything is green, and this is how we do it. Again, so very simple question. All you had to do was, in case of Python, you have to do Boolean indexing, and in case of MySQL, so basically you are only keeping those rows where circulation active year is 2016 and notice preference definition is set to email, but the provided email address is false or 0. And in that case, you are only going to keep the unique values from the column home library code. So I hope this video was useful. Let me know if there is a better way or a more efficient way you can think of to solve this question. Let the solution be in the comment section below. And until then, I will see you guys in the next video.